if you guys can hear me or not, but I'm literally just sitting here trying to figure out YouTube. So I figured I'd take you all on the journey with me while I learn some things behind the scenes. I wanted to kind of share for those who are looking to explore YouTube as a platform. I have been really noticing some things I wanted to kind of share with you guys. Um, let's see if I can get this expanded. And really, every time I learn a new platform, I'm not new to this platform, but I've been here since 2014 and merely existing, but I don't believe that we are here to merely exist. So I want to begin to master, look at how I can master the platform in real time. And just wanted to kind of show you some things that I'm learning behind the scenes. I don't know if you all can hear me or not, but I'm going to check into my channel real quick to see if you guys can hear me because I know that there's a lot of delay over here. So let me put you where I can see you better. Prop you up on this little camera here. And let's walk through some things together so I've been like totally clueless on some stuff, but hey, I'm up for the challenge. So this is definitely a live event and real time. And it's my hope to just to kind of give you guys some overview. What I have been noticing is, what's important if you are going to be exploring a new body, a new platform, it is important to do check out the data and see, look at the data to see if it's working for you or not. And that's part of what I am doing here is looking at the data. So I'm going to, let me see, turn this camera around so I can see you all better on this phone. To turn this around, this is not. Y'all, it's okay, y'all. It's okay to go live just like this. I want you all to know that it's okay to go live just like this. Why? Because you're learning and you want to show other people that you are learning, and that's okay. Right. And so, like I said, I've been on this channel since 2014. I've got over 610 videos, so this is 611. But all I've been doing is pretty much showing up to the channel and, adding content, but not really building community around it. And I think that that is very important for us if we're going to be using the platform to not merely exist. So I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, put something in the chat so that I will know that you can hear me because I had to turn down my sound because it was echoing. And it looks like my sound is on, but I'm not sure if you can hear me. Let me see. Testing 1, 2, test. Okay, so I can hear me. Okay. I tested it from my telephone to see if it was working. So here's some things that I am learning about YouTube. The other day, I decided to go and look at my numbers because I had decided to challenge myself to go live here on YouTube, long form versus going going live, everywhere because YouTube has this amazing ability to um, long form. People come here and talk all day. Why do I know? Because I am a YouTuber. I literally watch YouTube like television. So I know it to be a place where people actually come to be inspired, to learn, to get educated on something new. And because why? I'm one of those people. And if I'm doing it, then I know that others are doing it as well. So, what did I learn by looking at this data? So I pulled up this information. How can I make this bigger? Like this window gotta be bigger. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Yeah, let's go. There we go. So I hope that you can see the data better now because I had to increase it a little so I can see it. So what I'm learned is that I don't know what it was like before, but this is a good benchmark. It's kind of showing me 28 days. And so I'm going to start with the dashboard so I can kind of, let's just flow through that, right? So when I come to YouTube Studio, the first thing it's going to show me is my dashboard. And what I can see from my dashboard is a quick snap of what is actually happening in this in my channel. So, I did not have a lot of subscribers. I may have had 102 subscribers, maybe 150, not even that when I started this podcast. And so there was a podcast. I joined this podcast journey to create a podcast. And I thought, wow, YouTube has a podcast feature. So I think I'm going to start right there. I have worked there. I know how to use it a little bit. Let's do YouTube. And it has a new podcasting feature, which I can show you. Let's see. And we'll go back to the dashboard in just a second. So if you go over here to your main channel, it's gonna come up and it's gonna give you, all the ways that you show up. Your name, it's gonna have your main header, of course, your picture. You want to take something that's gonna represent you. It's gonna show you. You can always make your channel, customize your channel so that you can the way you want people to see the channel. And so this customized feature, before I get there though, let me just show you something. Here in this welcome, you're welcome, right up under your name, I had the ability to customize my channel because I've been here a while. Even though I didn't have a lot of subscribers, I have been here since 2014. As a matter of fact, I had monetization before they took it away. Because I was a Google ad subscriber, I was a Google ad promoter. So whatever videos I had, I was doing affiliates and that kind of thing. So I've been around here for a while, just playing around in YouTube, but not really, doing much with it because I'm on every single platform there is, except for those main platforms, that is. And YouTube's just been catching me lately because it's got 2.5 billion users every single day. And surely there's a portion for me. So I figured, there's so much you can do here that why go anywhere else? So of course I'm a brand, so I just put everything as my name. So how do I want people to remember me? I want them to remember me as a signature. I want them to remember me as um a woman with a mission, and this mission was to touch one life, touch millions. And it's a theme, it's my theme, it's the brand, it's what I do, it's how I show up in the space, that if God will allow me to have one person that to pour into, then my day was met. My day was not in vain if there was just only one person. Because a lot of times, like the disciples, when I think about God and his good self, and how he had his son, sent his son, but his son chose disciples, right? He chose 12, right, to represent. They said 13, but there was 12 that represented, and he chose them, but then he sent them out two by two to do the work, and they touched the millions of lives. I kind of see the mission that God has given me very similar. Like go teach whatever it is that you are born to teach, your knowledge, your wisdom and understanding. Go out and teach that, and let those individuals will be the masters of millions and millions and millions of people. And God will keep recycling people through the work that you do to go out and do the grand work that He needs to have done. So I am a brand, and my name is Dr. Eve Angel H. Savage. That is who I am, and that's how I like to show up, and that's how I want to be remembered. So, what is the work that I do? So, right here in your About section, you can go ahead and put information about you, right? And so here I just gave people a little bit of information about me. Welcome to TOLTM Conversations with your host, Dr. Eve. And I say who I am. I am a community health and human service educator, teaching sustainable well-being as an author, researcher, problem solver, and more. So, I mean, in 62 years, you've jumped in so many hurdles that you could have a lot of top titles, but who are you? I am Dr. Eve. I am who God created me to be. Here I share with you tips and tools on how to get to more than enough, right? Why? Because I remember life of having enough until there was not enough. And that sent me on the journey to finding out the who, what, why, when, where, who were the people, where was life, on this journey to becoming just exploring life and higher and a higher calling. And so I've been on that journey for a minute. And so I also share just that brief thing. And for more information, I tell you how you can cultivate social impact programming and collective by joining our community. So I give you a call to action. You can join our community. So you always want to give people a call to action. And then I'll go on further to say, if you have products you would like me to share in my sustainable well-being community, send to me, right, at this address, right? Because there are going to be people on YouTube who want to share, who think that you are a good fit for a partnership. And so you want to offer them the opportunity to send you things. And you of course can have like a wish list of things that you would like to have. Even at my age and in the work that I do, there's still a wish list of things that I don't know it all and I don't have it all. And there are things that I would like people to share with me. And as long as that their brand is in alignment with what God has me doing, then that's an opportunity for a great sponsorship. So you want to just begin to take the journey, begin to establish who you are at the beginning, remembering that all money is not good money, all brands are not good brands. Remember that some people don't even understand that showing up in this space, everything you type online is a brand, everything you say up here is a brand, everything represents who you are. So I choose to show up as the signature brand all across every single platform. And as you can see, when it gives you the opportunity to also share links about who you are. And because I am Dr. Eve H. Savage everywhere, you can see Meta, Facebook, my website, LinkedIn, IG, and everywhere. So, and the beauty of that is it's a beautiful thing. So far I can see just from the about section that I have 341 subscribers, and I'm going to show you that I developed most of those subscribers within the last maybe 3 or 4 months. It's because I just wasn't paying subscriber numbers any attention until until I became intentional about it. Like, you want to grow your channel, and so I don't have to have a million to do this work, but I do want it to grow, because when it starts to grow, it means that I'm reaching my audience, and that means that they're subscribing, they're liking the content, and then I have somebody I'm talking to, like, you have a target, right? And who is the likely target for the things that you are doing, or what is your goal? Like, my goal is to assure that affirm human social value. And who am I that's going to most likely be the people that are really governing the lives of other people? It's going to be in my case, people who are taking care of social systems that are taking care of people, social work systems, social welfare systems that are taking care of people who are helping them to manage their cases. Those are going to be primarily my targets and my target for the work that I do because why? I show them alternatives to dominant institutional cultures. I literally do not want to mimic the social welfare system. I want to show people how we can develop for us, by us, to serve us, and that we don't have to accept the norm. Okay, so that's the work that I do. So that's in your About Me section. You can kind of explain that, even though I go into greater detail by sharing my story. So I literally do not hang out in my About Me section. I give them a little information and then I talk. I do, share my story. And so I think that if you are developing a YouTube channel, again, I am not perfect. I am showing you what I am doing because, again, I do want to do more than merely show up here. So I'm showing you some of the things that are causing change in my channel because I can see it and I want to share what I'm doing along the journey for those of you who are vying to start a channel over here on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna go, you can see down here, so I described to you the About Me section. Then you have the ability, you can see here, I'm gonna show you first what's here on this screen. Then we're gonna go to the different customized, managed videos, home video, short, live, podcast, playlist, and other tabs because they have a host of tabs here. So if you go down further, the first thing I want anybody to see when they come to my channel is if I am live, I want them to come to the live that I'm on. So if I say I'm live now and I share my channel with someone, then they're going to see the live. I need them to, the first thing I need them to see is not have to look for anything, but I want them to be able to see that the live is right there. Click on it and join me, right? So, and also share. So it's going to show you live test where I am right now, but it's also going to show you live now. And there's two people apparently watching. If you're here, say hello. I would love to say hello back to you. I am glad that you are here. Again, I am in teaching mode, just sharing what I'm learning on my YouTube journey. I don't know who's here, but let me share with my community that I'm live teaching on YouTube, and maybe someone will join me. Let's see. Let's see. Did you know that you could literally like go live just showing people things and, develop relationships just by going live, right? So I'm gonna say live on YouTube. Please join me. Always have your several phones available so that you can tap into that as well. So, um, yeah, so teaching about YouTube. Okay, so let me go over here, grab the YouTube channel and share it with my group so that they can come and join me. Let's see, go to view channel and share feature, and then I'll share it in my community. So I decided that since I was here working, that I would come and work with you guys. Or no, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, so cool. That worked. All right, so let me share this in my other community too. Because I think it's good. I think there are a lot of people who want to do things and they don't necessarily know how. And I am all for learning the how to's and showing other people how to as well. So I'm excited to be here with you all today. So I'm going to share this live on my channels and then um, sharing about YouTube. Come hang out. So you can take time because you can always go back to this live and um, you can always go back to the live and edit it after you have gone live. So don't worry about what it looks like. Mine's are private. Once I've gone live, they will become private until I edit them. So what I'm finding is that I'm having a great amount of success by just going live immediately and just letting people come and hang out with me. So that's been it seems to me when I look at the numbers, that's what seems to be doing the best. So I am going to stick with, every opportunity of coming live so that and figure out what can I teach people while I'm there live, right? So let me move this over here, see if y'all see me right there. So I am up here literally in the thick of my video. And this, of course, is going to save. The good thing about going live through Zoom is that you can take snippets of it and teach portions of it through Zoom, and you can chop it up and teach and, just add virtual pieces of it, clips of it, you can make, if depending on what you're teaching on, you can create a bunch of content just from, doing a live video. So through Zoom, of course, and capturing the Zoom to your computer. So I have shared the video. I'm going to go back to my channel and share it in my group, and that will be the last place that I will need to share it. Let's share the Innovation Hub, and we can go from there. And then we can talk some more. So I'm super excited to be here in the community with you all, talking about the experience of developing my YouTube channel. I am noticing some good algorithms. While I don't have a lot of subscribers, I I'm a very technical person, but I never really cared about subscribers. But I do know if you're going to grow, you need to be aiming. You need to have a goal for it, not just creating content, but you need to have a goal for reaching your audience. And you can tell when you're reaching your audience by your subscriber channel, right? And so that's one of the things that is important in this next era for me, is to make sure that I am connecting with the people who I am creating this content for. As you all know, again, I am a community health and human service educator, and I am on fire for, transforming communities and helping others to grow in powerful ways using their gifts, strengths, and talents, helping them to develop alternative programs to dominant institutional cultures, and really getting into how we can make a difference in the lives of the people that God has called us to. So, again, I am here again, Dr. Eve, your community health and human service educator, teaching about my experience here on YouTube and what that could look like for you if you are interested in taking the journey and developing a YouTube channel. These are some of the things that I've learned along the way. And so I'm going to just come here and just show you different things, right? So again, you have your here at the top bar, you have your this right here, which is your banner. Your banner. Your banner is that thing that your banner image. This is how you customize your channel. Your banner is the first thing that people are going to see, right? And again, who do you want them to remember you as? Like, what should that look like, right? I have this one picture that I absolutely love. It's called my Becoming. I was a young girl, and I really liked that this picture. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys because I think it's a nice banner, but and I changed this up periodically, but what I wanted to be consistent was my name, Dr. Eve Angel Savage, because I am a signature brand, right? So I wanted that to be very consistent. Let's see. Um, so that's your banner image. You get the best results on all devices using an image that is at least 2048 by 1152 pixels and 6 MB or less. Now, what you could do is if you want these exact dimensions, because I had the hardest time creating this, but I am so desktop savvy that I use PowerPoint to create most things. As you can see, I create images. I do all of the things through PowerPoint. But going back to this capture here, um, I truly just want people to remember me for who I am, right? I'm Dr. Savage, and I do this work that God called me to do. You can change it right here in your customization. You can change it, you can remove it anytime you want. Okay, so that's going to be the first thing you're going to see, um, or people are going to see about you is your banner. The next thing that people are going to see is the name of your channel, right? Again, I am a signature brand, so my channel is named after me, Dr. Angel H. Savage. Below that, it's going to give you my @ symbol, my handle, and I have been around again since 2014. So I got 610 videos and half of that in subscribers, which goes to show you how much I just show up just to create content, but I wasn't really interested in subscribers. I was just interested in being present here, right? But I have a bigger mission for this year. So I'm excited that I at least have 610 videos and that I'm going to be on this journey doing this work. Next, you will see it gives you your subscribers, it gives you your content videos, it gives you your profile picture. So my profile picture, again, taking you back to the customization screen, um, you get to choose what that picture is. So again, because I don't want people to arrive to any channel and think, oh, that's not the same person. When they come to my channels, I want them to know, excuse me, something gave me a little bit of an itch there. I want them to know that I am the same person. Like I want them to, if they click off of this, my profile, and say, for example, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go to my profile again. If I go to my profile on my channel, home tab, no, profile. Um, let's see, where to view my channel. If I go to view my channel, remember here when I was talking about, I think I said earlier that they give you the opportunity to share in the about section. Well, in the about section, I also have my Meta, my website, LinkedIn, and Instagram. If you notice, they all have the same information. But what's interesting is that all of them, no matter where you go on my platform, that picture. So whenever I start changing profile pictures, I will usually change my profile picture everywhere because I want it to be consistent across my channels, right? So that's really, really an important feature for me. So on all of these channels, you will see this woman right here in turbans. Why? Because most of the time I have a turban on my head because I will like to show up when I show up. I don't want to have to put my hair in a certain way, or sometimes my hair needs some love and I just want to just put on a turban. And all things are well. And all things will be well, right? So I show up, and plus, I absolutely love turbans. Okay. So you're going to see, even on Meta, you will see the same thing. You will see me showing up. Again, I always am always going to be showing up with my theme, and I'm always going to be showing up standing in my purpose, which is helping people to prepare for what's next in their lives, right? Prepare for the journey, prepare on your journey to becoming, prepare for your next season of elevation, whatever that is to you. That is how God has me showing up. And again, I do this on all of my platforms. So you want to think about when you get ready to name your channel, you want to think about what's a good name. Well, what's a good name better? What's a better name than the one that you have, right? Because that you may here's my philosophy behind that. You may start a business, and after 5 years you might sell that business, but you were the successful business owner. But if you sold the business, now you sold that business to someone else. Does it mean that you need to start all over? No. This is why I share with people that it's critically important to stand in the power of who you are as a signature brand. Every single millionaire that I know have the ownership of their name. They are a brand. We are human experts in our industries, and sometimes we're serial business owners. And so it's really important that we as humans understand that your signature is equally as important as start a new startup. So make sure that you have your name. I'm standing in my name. I'm standing in my expertise. I'm standing in all those things, and I'm moving forward. So I hope that made sense for you by customizing your channel to be who you are. So let's go to customize channel again. So when I go here again, we talked about the banner image. We talked about the picture, profile picture. We talked about the name of my channel and why I had the ability to change my handle. YouTube will give you 14 days. You can change your handle back to something. You can change it to see if it will work, then you can change it back. Handles can be changed twice every 14 days. I don't choose to change mine. I just choose to be, and that's it. It also gives you, again, remember the description that we talked about. I talked about a standard description. Well, right here is a description that you can put in your profile that will show up on your channel. So if you go back to my channel and you see description, when you go to view my channel and you click on right here where it says more, it's going to give you that description. So that's the description you're actually going to see right here in the about section. So be very conscious about what you put there. Okay. I'm really interested in seeing, it says I've been here. I've had 36,497 views, which apparently is not much in the YouTube world anymore. Because we're talking about you have to get up to 10 million views before you can pass some of these tests. or algorithm test nowadays. Prior to that, this wasn't a problem. They got these new standards with 2 billion users a week, so it's a whole lot of different stuff. Again, I joined here in July 14th of 2014. That is a very significant date for me. And yeah, so those are some of the things that are important. Okay. Now that's just your banner. That's just giving you some, customization, how you customize. They also give you the opportunity here to manage your videos. So you wonder how people's videos show up the way that they do, like your past live streams, your created playlists, your shorts. What do you want people to see when they arrive? I haven't really decided on what that really should look like for me, except I do know that I don't want them looking for the live. When I share, I want them to be able to see it live. I do know that I want them to see live now. So that is an option that I put there, right? And then there's my past live streams because I'm going live every day. I want them to see the past live streams and click, click. I want that to be the first thing they see because that's going to be the most relevant information that for my channel is my live streams because I am going live using this as a live platform versus going live on IG, Facebook, or any of those. Because here I can create from one video, I can create clips of a video. For example, let's go to um, the video I did today, which was in the room, Dr. Eve in the space, your community health and human service educator. So this is my video for and today. We're going to do some work. And I'm going to pause that because I want you to see that every single video that you do, you have the option here to do clips. So if you'll notice, you have the like feature, you have analytics, right? So in my analytics for this video, let's just go check it out. In my analytics for this video, it's saying that my stream finished. The name of it, your story inspires others. Let's prepare for ... because I didn't want to put no more. I just want you to go check it out. There was 40 views on this particular live. Now, if I really wanted to get these video views up, then there YouTube has made that possible. So it's here in this window, it shows you the views, it shows you peak concurrence 13. It shows you the total watch time was 23 minutes and 29 seconds. Chat rate was 0. I didn't have a lot of people chatting with me today. Honestly, I've gotten away only days when I feel like truly just diving into relationship, I will hang around and just talk to people. I found that to be successful though, that people like that come in at the same time every day. They're looking for you. That kind of helped me to establish a 1 o'clock lunch and learn that no matter what I'm doing, it's lunchtime everywhere. Well, here, and it's lunchtime. And so I just come here to have lunch and I do my live stream at the same time. So I've gotten used to doing that. It's what I do. Average view duration is 35 seconds. So at least I got them past 3 seconds. Most people will only, if you don't catch them in the first 3 seconds, 10 sec, you've lost them. So if I've got an average view duration of 35 seconds, at least they came, right? Now, how do I retain them is the thing. That's going to be my next goal, is how do I retain my visitors beyond 35 seconds? So in duration, the video was 47 minutes and 53 seconds. Now, what my goal is to keep the duration at 30 minutes because I noticed even though my videos were an hour long, sometimes they were doing really well, right? They were keeping people there. People would come by and they would view, they would leave and they would come back. It was just relationship building. So it was pretty cool. but I do want to keep them to 30 minutes because I want to get videos where people will actually watch from beginning to end. Now I'm trying to learn again, my goal this year is to learn, or for 2025 is for retention, is for consistency on one channel. Because this channel, literally, like I said, I can clip, if I want people, so I will go back to the video editor. What I wanted you to know is that any video at any time, if I click on this video, I can clip. How can I increase the viewership for this video? I can go here and I can clip a segment of this video and the best part of it. And so for me, I'm gonna hit the clip button and then I'm gonna advance because there were parts of it that were really significant that I wanted to share.
On there, soil temperature.
So we were talking about your schedule.
This. Well, because number one, I'm 62.
That's not the part. But
so,
okay, we're talking about
peat
these
moss.
blocks. Okay, yeah. So I was sharing about a resource.
We are always preparing for the next season in our life. That's why we're talking about preparing for the next season. You guys, there's so much to that topic.
So I'm gonna go back because I love that little box, that resource that I was sharing.
Inside the containers were these nice styrofoam. Let me see if I can grab one.
So here we go. So I'm gonna talk, these styrofoam things were amazing. And so that's something, a resource I want people to know about.
Okay. So here's what they look like. These are the styrofoam containers. These are the shipping. This is how my jars are shipped. They're shipped in these little.
So where did that start? 1608.
So here's what they look like. These are the styrofoam containers.
615. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the clip area and I'm going to say, give me 615, 0615 to, I'm not sure, but it's going to start at 0615 and we're going to say,
that can be pulled out of
check out this great resource, or check out
the foundation,
let me sound,
and cause your foundation.
Check out this great resource for planting. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one because it was a great clip. Now I want to play that clip. I don't really want it to be that long. I want it to be maybe, I think they're designed to be like 15 minutes. 15 to 30 seconds.
We're into the new year. Brick that can be pulled out of your door, can be pulled from underneath the foundation,
615,
and cause your foundation to crumble.
Let's go to 615 and see what it says. So at 615,
door can be pulled from underneath the foundation and cause your foundation to crumble. So I think, but if the market crash and your economy,
so I'm trying to figure out
good,
where to stop this clip.
Brick that can be pulled out of your door, can be pulled from underneath the foundation and cause your foundation.
I'm going to pause that. But as you can see, this is how you, hey Emily, hey Emily. This is actually how you can take a video and you can create more viewership with it by clipping it up. You can clip all week long. Like I'm doing videos live every day over here. And what I am now, my goal is, I'm sharing with everybody, Emily, is how to continue to get viewership for a particular video. So this is today's video. So I could take what would work on Facebook, what would work in my group community, what would work on LinkedIn. So I can create, if you have, I'm checking out this new strategy of deciding what is going to be the topic of my conversation that day. What's a good clip for Facebook, a good clip for IG, a good clip for LinkedIn. And I can come here and I can grab those clips, and I'm going to take this one at, I wanted 6:15 actually. Let me see. 6:15 is what I wanted. And you can designate, you can get what you want out of it.
To
So
crumble. So
let's see
I
what it
think
says.
that can be pulled out of your door, can be pulled from.
Okay, so that's not really what I wanted, but you can move this around. All you have to do is come and move your channel, your clip finder around to come up with a clip that you would like to share that your audience might be interested in. The good thing about the clips as well is, again, they increase your viewership. There's like 30 seconds of a clip, right? And I think I just shared with y'all the one I really wanted to share was the resource about the styrofoam. But I started doing something else up here, where I was sharing about the seed Excel spreadsheet, building out an Excel spreadsheet for my, okay, there it is. There's the, I think
Sure, USA.
So here's another.
I get the things that I don't have. I study seeds. I do all of those things because there are things I sure USA.
Let's see what the other 15. So you get to
Homesteading journey.
play with it. What do you want people to
So
know?
I said we was going to talk about preparing for your new season. Well, you know, I am always looking at homesteading journey.
All right, so that's, you just go and
I have so much going on, and when I do pull my sewing machine out, I will show you all how to do that because sewing is also a part of the home.
Okay, so I could say,
Made out of a hard felt type fabric, and
so I could take this one. So I could take this one for example, because I think people don't even know
make them. Okay, they're pretty much
that they can grow in a bag.
For $11.95, I bought them off Temu. Better yet, if you are a seamstress, grow bags is a big thing.
Check out this great resource
10 in a set for $11.95. I bought them off in a bag. Better yet, if you are a seamstress,
why is that one important?
It's a big thing.
It's important because I often get that comment of, but I don't have space to grow. So I'm telling them not only about the resource, I'm showing them the resource, and I'm telling them where they can get the resource. So I'm going to share this clip, and it's going to give me an option to share it on different places. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or I can copy it. If I want to share it on Instagram, I could probably copy the clip through my desktop screen recorder, right? But it always gives you a chance to copy. It gives you email option. I didn't see Instagram as an option up here. I don't know why they have not yet figured that out, but they don't have it figured out yet. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to send it to Facebook. So, okay, it says I'm not logged in. I don't like that. I am definitely logged in. Oh, that's right. I did a channel. I erased my history. I erased my history, so I don't know. I'm going to go then and I'm going to copy it into my group. So my group is here. So I'm going to copy it in the group. And yeah, I'm going to copy it in the group. And that's it. So you can copy it and send it wherever you want to send it. It's a beautiful thing. So let me go over here back to my YouTube channel, because I'm talking about, I just really want to learn, and I'm learning, and I want to share what I'm learning while I'm going, because there may be someone else who wants to start a YouTube channel, and I want to show you guys what is happening and what I am doing right now. So that was one of the videos. So you go back to when you're looking at your channel, I was talking about customizing your channel dashboard, right? Because that was the next feature. That was the next feature of this conversation, was looking at your channel dashboard. And my goal is retention at this point, going live. Why did I choose live over here on YouTube? Because baby, don't nobody look at YouTube more than me. And if I'm looking at YouTube all day, there are other people like me looking at YouTube. So some of my folks are over here doing exactly what I'm doing. YouTube is my TV. I don't look at anything else because I'm always learning. So I want to learn about planting. I want to learn about this. I want to learn about this seed. I want to learn about this flower. I want to learn, there's so much to learn. And so I am a geek over here on YouTube. So why should I not have a channel that kind of teaches all the things that I think people would be looking for? Maybe they will be looking for, even if they aren't looking for it. I know that when I wanted to learn something, I realized that someone has already done it. And if someone has already done it, then that means that I should do a search, right? So again, we were looking at the channel. We were looking at my channel. Let's go back to the actual channel. We were actually looking at we were looking at managing your YouTube, something like that. I was up here. Let me go back. My channel. So when you go to your channel, we were talking about managing your videos up here. This right clip right here where it says customize and then it says manage videos. So you could take at that point and say, okay, I wanted to show you why I laid this channel out the way that I did. And I laid it out this way because I was thinking about what I like to see when I come to a channel. I want to see what's new. I want to see if you're live. I want to see what's new. I want to see any playlists that you may have, because when I subscribe to a channel, I generally subscribe to a channel because I really like their work. and I want to see what's new. What are they doing new? And so you should always have your best stuff. What do you want people to see? What do you want them to know? So I have mine set up as my past live streams because I'm going live every day. And so, yeah, I have that first, and then I have my playlist, and I decide which of my lives and where they're going to go and what playlist are they going to go into. Am I answering a question? Am I praying that day? Am I creating something? Am I doing Q&A? What kind of books do I'm talking about? Where am I in the world? What tour? Where's my program today? What research because I wear these various hats. I have created these playlists so that people can, choose a playlist. They don't always want to see everything that you do, but they might want to know a little bit more about you. So a good Q&A would be good, right?
Yes, actually, my
quick
dreams
30
and
seconds.
my reality.
Quick 30-second Q&As. People can run through and you can just answer questions. All Q&A, right? So that's a good one to have. I don't really know how they did. I never really, but if you have what if you had a playlist and somebody said you can share, people have a lot of questions about you and you share the entire playlist and it's got 15-second stats about you. People want to know about you, whether you know it or not. They do. And these are answers and questions that you can answer for them. So this was 30 views. This was a year ago I did all of these. So I did them, sat in my living room and did 30 videos. But there's so much more I want to tell people about now that they still have questions about. So I will continue to do Q&A. And I will, whenever I do a Q&A, I will add it to this playlist. And those who are interested or have this playlist, it will ding them that I've answered another question in that playlist. So that's an exciting feature to know about, is the playlist. Let's see what else. Let's go back to the channel. We were customizing, right? We were customizing. Okay, I already reviewed that part. Let's go back to the channel, view channel. And So again, that was the rationale behind why I laid the channel out the way that I did. Now I'm not done. I'm just testing to see, is this going to work? I don't know. But it seems like this is what I would want to see if I was on someone's channel, but I don't know what other people want to see when they come to my channel. So I do like check my shorts. It's easy to post a short, y'all. I could be in the kitchen doing something and I could just post a quick short, which is usually my shorts are directly from Instagram. Like if I put a post up on Instagram, it's a good post for a short because I'm always going to keep it relevant, right? So this video about this broth thing and why we should be teaching this homesteading and home economics is a good video. And so what I do before I send them up to Instagram is I save the video. And then I come over here and I maximize the use of my content by sharing it here as a short. Why? Because people love shorts. Your shorts show up in different places, right? So that's just a little nugget that thought was very helpful on a content day. Um, is to have those video. Uh-oh, it's not where I want it to be. Let me see. Let's go back to. All right. So show the shorts, maximize your maximize your video content from other channels. Like I said, I'm using YouTube because it has 2.5 billion viewers and the Lord's going to bless me with mine. Okay, my people over here. I do believe that. There's no sense in me trying to compete with a channel like IG that does not care about long form. They don't care about long form. And I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to speak on anything in a short form because I'm an educator. So where do people like to listen to you at? YouTube. They like to listen on YouTube. My Facebook people, Facebook gets held, my signature page over there gets shadow banned all the time because I'm always talking about God. And that's okay because I'm gonna keep right on talking about him. Um, but over here, the same thing. I have my prayer list, I have a prayer. Do I have my prayer channel? Yeah, I have a prayer playlist now. So people come here for different reasons, right? So give them what they want. I'm a prayer warrior, so I'm gonna pray sometimes. So baby, I have a prayer. Y'all want to pray? Here's some. Put this playlist in your ear, right? And let's pray together. So, I'm pretty sure I do have a prayer playlist, but anyway, that is the rationale for me laying out my channel the way that I did. And there's so much more that I want to share with you, but I cannot put it all in one video. So I will just keep coming every day to show you guys what I'm doing and why. Today was a busy day. But I still showed up. Now look at this. What's interesting when I look at my past views, I see 41 views for that one, 35. I'm usually pretty consistent around the 45-ish. It seems like average viewer is 45 because I'm going live. So people are just coming in there while they're thumbing through their phones. But then I had one live that was 126 views. Then I look at how do I evaluate these numbers? I think about it maybe in terms of the title, maybe in terms of the um why are these two videos have the same? Oh, they're different. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but check this out.
It's Friday.
Every video that I do
to be here with you, come on into the space.
My cover video I create through AI,
People from
and I usually create
got some great information.
a video of someone with the same type of clothing on. So I'm just having a lot of fun.
soon to be
with it.
retirees in the
And they're great
PACE
covers. I love the
management
covers. So
space. Those of you who are desiring to
let's see. So yeah, that's all the fun I've been having today. I finally got my YouTube and my Zoom to project to YouTube. So y'all can look for me to be teaching a lot of things. Because at lunchtime, because I now have my Zoom projected to this channel. So I finally figured it out. God knows it was so hard. I must have spent the entire day trying to figure it out because I had to give myself permission in so many ways in my YouTube space because I changed a lot. Tomorrow we're going to talk about channel dashboard. I think that would tomorrow will be a good time. Actually, I might do this during my lunch and learn. Um, And we can talk about different segments of it so we don't be all over the place. My goal is to teach as we learn together. So yeah, that's the goal. And I'm so glad if you are stumbling upon this video, thank you for being here. I am Dr. Eve, your community health and human service educator and qualitative researcher on a journey to helping others to live and create and design a sustainable life by understanding the very important foundation of wealth building begins in the home. It begins by building an economy at home. When we stop making their supply our demand, then we change the narrative, right? Um, if we are not buying their supplies that they have placed such numbers, high numbers on, then we don't have to, maybe they'll come down on the cost of it, right? So I believe in that as a theory to practice for me. Whenever something goes up, I stop using it. If the gas goes up, I stop driving. I'm just not going to go anywhere. I know that may not be your story or your thing that you're able to do, but then I would travel in a circle. I would use the car only, everything would get done in that circle and I may not come out for another 4 days. But baby, I am not getting caught up in the traps of inflation. So those are some tips that I wanted to share with you all. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about your channel dashboard. Today, again, let's have a recap of what we did here today. So for those of you who are going to come later, we just really talked about the setup of your front page, what people see when they come to your channel and why these things are so important. So again, today's takeaways are your banner. We talked about your banner. We talked about the type, your theme, the thing that God has called you to do and why that's so important. um, your profile picture should be consistent across all of your platforms so that when people click on your links, they can see they're the same person. We talked about your about section and what you should put there. Generic, just something because you are always going to be telling your story. So that's what we talked about. And we talked about a little bit about your about me. We talked about your profile. We talked about some links that you can put in your header that is available to you. We talked about customizing your channel, and we also talked about managing your videos just a little bit. So those are the lessons that we learned today. I'm so excited that you could be with me. Catch me back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we delve into something. I might even come back tonight. I'm into broadcasting when I'm doing work, because I might be doing something that someone else wants to know about. So again, I learned this because I am a YouTube person. I literally watch YouTube. That is my go-to. I don't watch any other channel the way that I watch YouTube. And so, because I am a self learner, and always things I want to learn, so I'm always in YouTube. And so I might as well have my own presence in YouTube. All right. So good night to everybody here. Thank you for joining me. It has been an exciting journey with you all here. I'm going to stop sharing at this point and just say thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come and be with me here in this space, in YouTube. I'm trying to figure out my way, as if it's 2.5 billion people here, I'm just one of them, right? And I'm trying to figure out my way. But what I like to do differently is to take people on the journey with me, because I'm sure there are those of you who are out there who want to start your own channel, and those of you who are looking to developing and creating opportunity and making space to teach others as well, right here in the YouTube space. So I'm going to open up my space for you, and I'll be the vulnerable person just to say, I don't know all, I don't know everything. So, but my intention this year is to master YouTube. Okay. And the only way you can master a thing is you have to do it all the time. Like, you got to be in that thing. You got to be willing to, analyze the data. You got to find your standout, find that thing that makes you stand out from everyone else is really, really important as well. And so I'm excited to be on this journey here in the teaching capacity, right? Not just content, but teaching you what I'm learning along this journey behind the scenes. Okay. So with you, please make sure to like and subscribe. If this is something that you might be interested in doing, is going on the journey, learning more about YouTube, trying to figure out and manipulate and understand data as well, then like and subscribe to the channel as we go on this journey together. Okay. Peace and blessings to you all. Have the most amazing evening, and whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. And until next time, until tomorrow, everybody, may you have the most amazing evening. Peace and blessings.